Howdy doody, welcome to my channel. I woke up like a raving lunatic. If you ain't been here before, it's nuts here. Hello, oh, come and say hello. Come on, I haven't seen you for ages. Come on, come here. Come up, please. Come and say hello. Look, I'll put the camera on you. Come, look. Hey, say hi, look, good morning, collective. We should say good morning, not actually good morning, I forgot. See what I mean? I said this in the last video, don't say good morning, because it's bad, and it is. Morning means morning, as in you're mourning something. So apparently when you say good morning, and I go and do it straight away, you're like mourning the day. So you're starting it off too, like, depressing. Good day. The Australians have got it right, haven't they? Good day, mate. Good day. That's why they say good day, because they know. Right, sorry, guys. The dogs came in. I thought they was in the lounge. So, I done you a video this morning at about... Sorry, I haven't cleaned up. Don't worry about it. At about 4 o'clock, I think it was. And then I was so happy when I done that. I think the angels put me to sleep. So, I went back to bed, and I woke up at 10 o'clock. I'm getting energy already, guys. Angels told me to come on here. I was literally just done the dog's food. Oh, I get so breathless with the angels. And then they was like, go on there. I normally have a chat with you on a Saturday. It is Saturday. We hope it's Saturday. I don't even check. So, yeah. I don't know what I was saying. I ain't got a clue. But anyway, I hope you're all right, guys. And I do. It's a Saturday. I just took Gypsy out in a festival coat. She looks like a little raver. I kept going to her, oi, oi, hold tight, oh, fucking tight. Knees up, and shake a leg. She loves it. Right, we've got M. Hey, they're flying this morning. I feel really happy today, guys, and I do. Man. So this could be about a man, okay? Don't know why I said it like that. I just have got Caveman in my head. What was that cartoon back in the day? Was that actually called Caveman? Caveman. Oh, Winnie Nuts. Man. Your name could be Manny. I used to know someone called Manny. Man. Oh, I love it. So I might be doing a reading for a man. I like this and I do. Come, what you do, mate? You going to come and say hello? Come on. Come up here. Please say hello, look. Because they don't see you very much, because you don't seem to come in here. He's like crushed velvet. Aren't you? Oh, velvet. He's all shiny, look. He's got new food, and it's doing his coat the world of good. They love it in here, because look, remember my bed used to be there? I'm trying to sort it out. I've got to get a wardrobe for these clothes, because I'm getting a new wardrobe. I want a canvas one. I don't want material. It is material. I'm getting a canvas one in case I have to do a quick move out of it. So then I know I can pack my wardrobe away. So yeah, we're getting ready. We're preparing. Just in case. No, I'm getting more minimalistic. I like my ornaments, and I do. But I got rid of a lot of them the other day as well. And canvases. I gave some to my neighbour. And she was so grateful, bless her. And I gave her my mirror. I've had this mirror for years. A woman called Irene gave it to me where I used to live. About 13, 14 years ago. And it had done its course here. I just knew, because wood holds a lot of energy. So she's been after my mirror for a long time. Emma, if you're watching, my neighbour. And... she was like, oh, you're getting rid of some stuff. But yeah, she went, can I just have that mirror? Please, can I have that mirror? I said, yeah, I will give it to you. I won't give it to anyone else, because I knew she was going to look after it. Anyway, give it to her not long ago, a couple of days ago. She sent me a picture. I hope you like it. It's so nice of her to do that. I hope you like it. I've revamped your mirror. And she's done it like, it was white. Big, long, square one. You know the ones they sort of, you can do the knobs and they tip back and forwards, and it's got drawers underneath. Really old. And I used to have it when it was pine, like this sort of this colour, and then I painted it white. But she stripped it all back. I gave her a sander as well. She stripped it all back and left the sides white and the drawer white, and done all the rest of it, sanded it all down. It looked bloody gorgeous. So I'm glad she's revamped that. She's given it a new life. So yeah, so if you need to give anything away, just give it away. God will replace it. He will, because when I gave my stuff away a little while ago, a lot of you panicked, like, why haven't you got a bed? Why haven't you got a bed? But the girl downstairs is very young, and she didn't have a bed. So I'm not being funny. I've got 2 bedrooms, yeah, in my flat. So I said to her, do you want my bed? She was like, what, you're going to give it to me? I went, yeah, you can have it. I mean, I had it like 3 years, but I slept in it with my ex. I don't really want my bed. I didn't give her my mattress. I got a new mattress. So, yeah, I gave her my bed. And I'll tell you what, within a couple of days, something nice happened to me where someone helped me out. So it's just what you give, you get back in a different way. You'll always get it back. As above, so below. My ears are ringing. Angels and ancestors, come into my space, please. Protect me during the reading. In Jesus' name, amen. I know my face is dirty. I normally have a shower, but it's Saturday. Saturday mornings, I just normally have a wash, but I brush my teeth. And, so I've all sod it. I don't walk the dogs either on a Saturday. We just go out. Excuse me. Well, I say I don't walk the dogs. I walk them, but not as far as I normally do. I normally do about 8 to 10 miles. So Saturday's my day of rest. So I've got to rest these old legs, mate. 52 years I've been on these legs. They're getting exhausted. So we've done that. MAN. It might not be man. My ear is like, it's like I'm tuned into a radio this morning. No, I knew it. Angels, thank you. I knew it. Normally I can feel them, yeah. It's getting different now. I think I've got different guides because I just got like I was in a radio going, tuning in, and then they come in. Oh, angels. Oh, I'm going cold again. Thank you, angels, for coming in. I really do appreciate it. I feel like I've got different guides. I do. And I know because sometimes I feel really happy and sometimes I feel quite mischievous. I was singing earlier to Gypsy Roll Out the Barrels. I sounded like my nan. Seriously, you've got to have that London twang when you sing, roll out the barrels, we'll have a barrel of fun. My neighbours must think I'm crackers. I was in the kitchen, I dilly, lost my way and don't know where to go. Oh, what's wrong with me this morning? Nothing, Cal. Do you know what? When you come to this channel, it's like a roller coaster of emotions. I might be like on it, or I'm on it like, and then I'm on it laughing. Oh, I do a lot of that. Do you like my faces? Right. Well, we're not doing that one because it says not good. Don't ruin it. I always give you a prayer at the beginning now. This prayer book is amazing. Get it from Amazon, okay? I don't get paid to promote it. A lot of you have got this, so grab your book. Am I being too quick getting the prayers out for you? Go to February the 13th. I feel like I'm a teacher. Right, class. Go to February the 13th. 13 could be your lucky number. I love the number 13. Love it. Please someone tell me 13's got something to do with Jesus, hasn't it? Because I do ask you because I don't know everything. I'm learning as well. But I don't like Googling everything, so I want to know. I'm getting real pain in my head here. Some of you might be getting a headache. But it is the full moon, okay? So 13 could be your number. I always get like this when I see 13, because 13, my son was born on the 13th of August. I love it. That might resonate with you as well. It always resonates here, okay? So, February the 13th, search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. Oh, I love that. So let you in. Right, God, who sees even what I imagine, who hears what I think, but do not say. How deeply you must love me to forgive even my ugliest thoughts. At times I want to hide the worst of it from you, the jealousy, the anger, the fear, but then I'm overwhelmed by the depth of your love, and all I want is to let you in further. What else am I hiding, Father? Is there anything tucked away in my heart that keeps me from you? I want to show you everything so you can forgive it all, change it all, and replace it all with love. Amen. I love that. It feels lovely when you tell God. You don't even have to tell him. It's just telling yourself, really. When you sort of admit everything you've done. God knows what you've done. He knows you. He created you. But for you to admit what you've done, for you to admit that sometimes at the end of the night, I've been jealous today of somebody. Everyone does. It's natural, okay? But it gets better the more you admit it. And you might feel like, I shouldn't have said that to that person. But listen, God doesn't want you to come down there and be weak, okay? You're not supposed to be weak and feeble. in heaven, you're a warrior. There's wars that go on in heaven. Don't think there are not. There is wars. There's been wars for eternity, okay? There is, trust me. So you don't have to always be perfect, but you just try to be the best version of yourself that you can be. That's it. We all make mistakes, okay? Sometimes I'll tell a bitch to do one and think, oh, maybe I shouldn't have told her. Maybe I should have hit her instead. No. I feel like doing that sometimes as well, and I do. Some people really do need to slap. I wish we could bring back slapping. I really do. It done me a lot of good getting a slapped ass when I was younger, because it stops you saying things, doesn't it? There's no consequences for people's actions these days. That's the trouble in this society. Whereas back in the day, you say something out of order, you'd get a slap or a punch, and you'd think twice about it. And also, people that I've slapped and punched in the past, normally they've ended up being my best mates because they know not to cross the line and they have respect for me. So don't worry, I used to be a right bitch, and I did. But I weren't never, like, horrible. I was very stern, and I wouldn't, because I've been brought up around violence. I've been brought up in domestic violence with my mum. I was in domestic violence myself. Everything for me was violence. You approach me, violence. You corner me, violence, because that's what I saw as a child. That's all I saw. And then, but inside I was always loving, but I knew, like, you get in my space, I'll slap you. I was like it as a child. I used to slap a lot of kids. When I was a child, if you didn't play a game I wanted to play and you done it wrong, I'd quickly turn around, pull you in, pull you on the floor with my clogs on, and I'd clog it back home, mate. My dad was a nightmare, though, because if anyone knocked my door for me hitting someone, he'd go, Carrie, did you hit that bird or hit that girl? Like, yeah, you're a good girl. Get in. Don't let anyone take the piss out of you. And then shut the door and tell him to F off. I'm being serious. Right, I do go off on one, but it's for a reason. And it's Saturday. Saturday's my rest day. I love it. Right, what we're going to do, angels? Guide me for the collective. And I love you, and I do. So, your messages, I've loved your messages last night and this morning. And the guy that gave me a compliment, I wasn't being funny when you said that. I really wasn't. I wrote a message out to reply to you, and it sounded like I was being rude. So I deleted it. So you probably saw remove message. What's your name? Jamie? Is it Jamie? James? Jamie? I don't know. Sorry if I'm getting it wrong. And I put a picture up there, and he said, you look the same. And then I thought, oh, bless him. He thinks I haven't aged, or you might have thought that wasn't me that long ago. And I did take it as a compliment. Hey, let's see, Angels Verified. I did take it as a compliment. But when I worded the message back to you, it sounded like it was me being funny. But yeah, he said to me, you must have done a lot of healing because you look the same. He's like, I meant it as a compliment, but I knew you meant it as a compliment. And I was so chuffed. Thank you so much. All I was saying was, it's not about looks. The reason I put my photos on is so you can be part of my life. And then because we're so open with each other and I tell you everything about me, I want you to see me when I was younger. Not what I look like, just how I looked like there was nothing wrong with me. So people used to walk past me or didn't know I was hurting or I was having the life because I masked it very well. That's the only reason I put pictures on there. But yeah, I did take it as a compliment. Thank you so much. You have given me some really lovely compliments, and it makes a change from all the horrible ones I had last week or week before, but we'll forget about that. Okay, so yeah, thank you for all your messages. And I've got some new subscribers, and you're helping me as much as I'm helping you. And it's nice because you're a lot like my older subscribers that I've got that I click with. And I'm not favouritising, but Katrina, Cheryl, and Ruby. And there's a lot of you that I resonate with. Simon and David, you know, anyway, David's on my Facebook. He is my little gay boy from Brighton. I love you, and I do, and I love all of you. But yeah, so that's that. Let me get on with the rates. I keep talking, and I don't shut up. But I'm happy today. Right, what are we going to... I'm feeling a red day today. I am. Because I'm quite fiery today, and I'm feeling like you might be a fire sign. Yeah, let's do these because I don't normally do these, right? Very, very rarely. I used to do them quite a lot back in the day. So we're having the red angels are coming in. I can feel them. My ear's going again like a radio. All we hear is Radio Gaga, so I can hear. Radio here. I'm going goosey. Someone still loves you. Oh dear. Hopefully not. Right, why are you upside down? Oh, look, see? As soon as I said someone still loves you, never ending story. You're like that. Oh, whatever. And this is what you're like, what? It's never ending. Look. It's you, look. That's what you should be like when you watch these tarot readers that keep telling you about the old energy. Look, this is what I used to feel like when I'd finish tarot. Like, oh, what is this crap? Seriously, I just felt stuck. Honestly, seriously, that's how you should feel. Right, so it's a never-ending story. I feel that you are on a pedestal and you don't actually believe it. Or you don't realise how high up you are in the eyes of the divine. Now, let me have a look at that in a minute, because I'm getting a lot off this card, because there is a heart underneath her. She's got a mirror, but she's put the mirror down as if she looks in the mirror and feels quite bad about what she's seen, okay? 37 could be a number for you. Wait a minute, because I am going to read it. I'm getting energy, guys. Oh, it's really strong, this energy. Angels, come in, please. Never-ending story. You might like that film. Never-ending story. Ba-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. I don't know if these are numbered. I think they are. Let's have a look. Because I don't know this book very well. I think... Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. Good here, isn't it? It's getting better. Have you noticed my reading's getting better? Because I'm so dyslexic. I've got a pain again. I'm so dyslexic. And being on here has helped me read. Seriously, it has. So, yeah, because of the mirror, all right? You might be criticising yourself. Self-criticising. We've all done it. I do it now. Look at me on here when I say about my teeth, because they bother me. And I get nasty comments sometimes. But I criticise myself as well, and I do. Never ends. So this could be what you're doing at the moment, all right? So it could be you or it could be someone else. So put it where it fits because we don't know yet. It's early, all right? Now, the essential meaning is the wounded ego. So somebody might be causing unnecessary dramas, okay, or self-criticism. So this could be you or someone else, but I normally read for you. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation. Oh, we've all been there. Self-loathing and arrogance and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose reframe is that you cannot do this. You must not go there. What did we say in the other reading? People saying to you, why? You can't do that. You can't do that. Why are you doing this? Because they can't do it. Well, you can't go there. Well, you won't succeed in that. That's what it's like. So we're carrying on from the other reading, really. So people will always say to you, yeah, look, must not go there. You should not say that. Oh, sounds familiar to me. Lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky's not falling, even if people tell you it is. No, it's not. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie that you were told. Okay? We've all had this when we're growing up. Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that. Oh, you won't succeed at that. Oh, why are you doing that? That was my mum. That was my mum. Oh, and she'd tell the whole family, oh, look, Pete, look. Kerry thinks she can do that. Oh, made me look like a right dick. Seriously. So... being humiliated, you might have had this from your parents as you were growing up, because parents can be the most humiliating people ever to walk the earth, seriously, especially from the old, like if they're born 50s, seriously, 1950s. This is all going to resonate what I'm saying. It always does, okay? So yeah, it's only a small conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie because you believed it. And what you do, you protect yourself by saying, before someone else, this is how I want to put it, before someone else can tell you you can't do it, you think, well, I can't do it. You don't even let someone tell you can't do it because you're so conditioned that, well, that's a silly thought. Why did I think of that? Oh, don't be silly, Kerry. You can't do that. I'm too old. Or you can't do that. I'm too small. You know what I mean? Or I can't do that. I'm too big. That's what you've been told. So you do. You sort of protect yourself by saying that first before someone else does, like believing that you're ugly because you think other people think you're ugly, but you don't see what other people see. Right, so, yeah, some people as well like to be seen as a victim as well. They do. Or you can be seen as a victim because you've been brought up in survival mode. So you have a victim mentality. I used to have a victim mentality. Oh, I did. You don't know what I'm going through. No one's going to save me. And it was me, of all of my own doing, most of it. And it was. So, love that lost piece of you, okay? Love that lost piece of you. That's how we do our healing, all right? It's just finding the pieces that you've lost. So I always say this to you, like, if there is a vase or a heart, imagine your heart, all the things that have happened to you, all the relationships you've had, all the bad things you've had as a child. It's like someone rips your heart out, throws it on the floor, and it's made of glass, and it smashes into a million pieces, and you have to keep putting it back together. Well, eventually, you start losing pieces, yeah? They go under the sofa. Do you know what I mean? Metaphorically. I can't mean metaphorically. I don't even know what that means. No, big words. So that's what happens. So what you're doing, basically, is you're losing pieces of you, and then you get to a point where you've lost that piece of you so much you don't even know where you lost it. So you just have to find that piece of you to make you whole again. That's all it is. I probably described that really shit, didn't I? But if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So you got to love that lost piece of you. So fear is all it knows, okay? Distorted guidance is what's happened to you. You was guided the wrong way. You've been brought up with lies, okay? And it's prevented you from being true to yourself. Because if we was left on our own and we didn't have shit guidance of people that didn't even know how to guide themselves, teachers, ministers, blimmin' vicars, whatever, yeah, nuns. I went to a convent, I know. They misleaded you. So you sort of grew and moulded into something that probably shouldn't have been you, because that's not how you should have been brought up. So what you got to do is be true to yourself, and just remember that that's not your story, okay? Because it's happened to you, it's not your story. That's someone else's story, all right, that you was just written into. That's it. So what you got to know is you are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, okay, of you. You're small and vulnerable and easily soothed, all right? So that's just like you were vulnerable, so you play the victim. That's what happens. And if you're very vulnerable, you also live in survival mode a lot. I lived in survival mode all my life. Wouldn't take my shoes off indoors because I thought if it kicks off, I need to get out of here, because I was always in that situation as a kid. I always had to be woke up in the night, or my mum got beaten up and we always got dragged out. We ended up at my nan's or my granddad's or in the car. And it was like this continuously my whole life. So in the end, I had a pack bag next to me, had my shoes, probably a knife as well, and I did. And I was always thinking, even when everything was all right, something's going to kick off. So as I got older, if anyone come in my house, I used to hide my purse and get my keys together, and I think, and I knew I was doing it. I'd be like, they go, Kerry, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. I need to gather my stuff up, because I think if anything kicks off, I need to know that I've got my purse, my keys, my shoes, and my kids. Yeah. And that's living in survival mode. And you don't realise when you're brought up like that, you get very tense. Like me now, I'm getting tense thinking about it. So we end up like this. So when you start healing and then you start relaxing, all right, you start aching, and then you think, oh, my body's aching and I feel tired, because you've lived in survival mode your whole life, okay? And I'm not reading this from the book. I'm just telling you, like, as my experience, because hopefully I relate to you, all right? So also, never-ending story could be to do with a relationship. So whatever situation you're in, just put it with that, all right? So sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain. Not because of abuse or neglect, but for others, yeah? Like, meaning there could be more complex reasons. Shame. You might be shameful about something. You might be very fearful. You might be fearful of intimacy with somebody. You might have had a bad experience with that. You might have low self-esteem, okay? These are the greatest challenges to success of a relationship, okay? So consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, Right now, you have an opportunity for important healing. So you need to heal something that is a bit disturbing from your... You see, I'm not sitting comfortable. I'm not comfortable with this, but I'm going to talk about it because I've been there, all right? And I get a bit... I don't know what to do. So just bear with me. I've got a lot of memories coming through my head at the minute. So you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, about connections, about abandonment, about rejection, about loneliness, okay? Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones, okay? Because you try and convince yourself, and you do. Hello, my darling. Right, have compassion. She always comes in when I feel uncomfortable. She knows, don't you? My little angel in the first seat. She knows I'm feeling uncomfortable with this, and I am. It's all right. It's okay. I have to do this because that's why I'm here. Keep getting this pain inside my head. You might have a headache, some of you. So, you need to have compassion for the part of you that believes all these narratives, because none of them were ever true anyway. So just remember, when you're healing, it's a really disturbing thing to do, right? To face the fact that you were lied to. It was for me. Very disturbing that I was lied to. I could have been something that I will never be able to be now because I'm too old. I wanted to be in the Royal Air Force. I always did. From a tiny, tiny child. I like uniforms. I like to be pristine. Well, not so much now. I try not to, but I'm a Virgo. So I like uniforms. I liked authority. I like to feel safe. That's why I wanted to do it, because I wanted to be somewhere where I felt safe in a community. I knew that if I went to the Royal Air Force, I would learn discipline, and it's not all shouting. It's like you learn to be a better person. And I know I couldn't never do that now because I passed the age limit to do that, and I had children. So I am so gutted. I have no regrets about that, because I always wanted to be a mechanical engineer for the Royal Air Force, and I did. My granddad wanted me to do it, and he always said to me, do it. Whatever you do, don't listen to your mum. Just do it. But she held me back, and then I got pregnant when I was 15. So, yeah, it's a long story. But anyway, this will resonate with you, and I know it will. So, when you find out you've been lied to, that's what makes you cry, and then you feel quite devastated. But that's the start of repairing, okay? Is thinking, right, well, I've been lied to. I'm going to have to forgive that bitch, right? My mother, I'm going to have to. And you have to get over it. That's what healing is. Sorry, fidgeting. So that's probably what you're doing now. That's what you're going through, a mixture of emotions, okay? And it's not easy. It's not easy to know that, oh, I wasn't the black sheep of the family, because everyone else ain't as white as they made out, and they're not. Because you might have been a black sheep of the family. I was a black sheep. The black sheep of the family is normally the wise one. Is the one that's spitting everything out as the truth, and people don't like it, so they want to shut you up. So they pull you down a peg or two, because they know you're the truth teller. They know you're the truth teller. You'll find every black sheep of the family is always the one that tells the truth, always. And people know that. But you don't know it as you're growing up, and you don't. So... also, yeah, this never-ending story could be about you've got a lot of fear, envy, procrastination, greed as well, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking that their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way. You can get scared of that as well because you're not used to it. If you're anything like me, I used to think like this. I don't now because I've retrained my brain. I used to think nothing good happens to me, because every time something good happens to me, something bad happens to me after. Do you know why something bad always happened to me after? Because I predicted it, as in I made it happen. Because I would always say, oh, this is great, we're having a good time now, but you watch tomorrow, everything will go to shit. So I'd have that in my head. So next day, I'd probably make everything go to shit and go, oh, see, I told you, I knew it would go shit. What did I say yesterday? That was me. I was creating my own world by doing that. I'm not like it so much now, and I'm not. So you might be doing this, you might be comparing yourself, thinking that someone else has got more success than you. Maybe you're afraid of that, what is coming your way. You might step out of your lane a little bit and feel like, oh, no, this isn't for me. Someone else can have it. Oh, I don't want that. You might dodge it. That's what we do, okay? So what you want to do is be totally aware of what you're doing okay? And stop yourself. This is what healing is, just stopping yourself, thinking, well, hang on a minute, I'm noticing I'm being a bit jealous, I'm being a bit envious. Like I said, the wind's kicking up. This is what you might do, but this is how we retrain our brain. Because if you're getting negative thoughts in the morning, I heard someone the other day saying in the comments, I keep getting negative thoughts first thing in the morning, I can't stop it, what do? I said, right, when you get a negative thought, you've got to start thinking about, why am I feeling this? Why am I feeling negative? And you have to try and add something positive. Now, that's not easy. It's not. When you're feeling negative, try and be positive when you feel negative. Oh, it's like hitting your head against the wall, but it's possible. It is. It's the same as trying to make yourself happy when you're miserable. You ever seen people when they laugh and cry at the same time? That's because you're healing. And it is. I could laugh my head off and then start crying because I felt bad that I was happy. Honestly, I'm being truthful. And I'll always be truthful with you here because it's laid out bare. So, are you back where you started or in a situation that reminds you of the past failures? So you might get back with someone because they remind you of the past. Some people get with people that are violent or in domestic violence because you feel comfortable in that, because you know that's familiar. And I know this sounds effed up in the head to people that don't get this. I always met narcissist men and I always felt comfortable because that's how I was treated as a child. So even if they were being horrible to me and putting me down, at least I was getting attention. And I could be like, oh, please don't be like that with me. Oh, I try and make things better. I try and be a good girl. That's what I was like all the time. So I got like it in when I was an adult. Sorry, I get stuttery. So, also, you might have financial insecurities where not having money is scaring you, okay? You just got to learn to love yourself through the missteps and sabotaging moments. So you might be sabotaging yourself. We've all done that as well. You can get out of this, okay? Trust me. You might be self-criticising yourself as well. Stop telling this story altogether. That's what you need to do. Make up a new one. Honestly, make up a new one and believe it. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out, okay? Tell a new story and success about yourself and you're guaranteed you can do it. What did I say? So just don't keep telling people your old story. It is part of healing. I do it on here. But when you try not to keep playing the victim, we are victims. We are. And we feel like a bloody victim, and we do. And people go, oh, you're playing the victim. But we were victims, okay? But my ears are ringing so much. We now have to be survivors of being a victim for other people, okay? We weren't victims because we chose to be victims. We was put in that story, but we didn't write that story. That's not our story, okay? And even if you feel like when you get older, like me, you can sit there and be like, well, it's too late now. Like, now my story's ruined. Well, it's never too late. It's never too late to rewrite your story. You might not be able to do things like I just said, but you can still rewrite your story because that's what healing is. Right, so now it's the time to avoid drama at all costs. Don't get in any dramas whatsoever, especially when it comes to other people's stuff that's nothing to do with you, because your sensitivity is on overload these days, and it is, all right? You might say something you regret, or you might slap a bitch. I'm being serious. Keep away, okay? Keep away from dramas. That's why sometimes you have to isolate yourself, but not completely, but just pull yourself away, go home, have a cup of tea, shut the door, leave. When the neighbours are rowing, don't even entertain them. You know what I say to people? This is not my circus and these are not my monkeys. That is one saying. And the girl next door, Emma, who I spoke about at the beginning, it's really weird this has come up. She said this to me once in the kitchen. I was going on about someone like, oh, I remember that. And she went, I don't care, Kerry, I'm not interested. She went, because it's not my circus and they're not my monkeys. And I was a bit offended by that. I was like, well, I'm trying to tell you something's going on. And she was basically, what she was saying was, I don't want you bringing drama into my house. Yeah, I don't want to listen to the gossip. Whatever's going on with you, I'm not interested. That's what she was trying to say. So when she said that afterwards, I thought, it's true. It's not your circus. And why would you want to be in a circus, yeah, that you didn't even put the tent up for? You know what I mean? You didn't ask for it. So leave it, okay? Right. So you're better off keeping your distance. So your mantra today is, oh my God. Bloody good here, isn't it? I can't believe this. So at the bottom, guess what it says? Shocks me so much. Right, it says at the bottom, so it says, your mantra today is, not my circus, and not my monkeys. All this drama will pass. You will carry on, blameless. Seriously, I didn't even see that at the bottom. That is mental. See what I mean? Things happen here for a reason. Bloody good here, isn't it? So, that's that one. And I'm sorry it was long, but it's Saturday. We have a long read on a Saturday. Don't like this bit, just forward it. Stop criticising yourself. Stop getting involved. Get up on that pedestal of yours, right? Let all the shit carry on down here, all the chaos, okay? Tuck your heart away, all right? Not for good. You haven't tucked it away for good because you haven't got no walls around it, okay? Sit there. You might think, oh my God, I can't stand this. People doing my head in. Keep arguing. Could be anything. The kids, it could be your neighbours, whatever, yeah? You're like, just get up on that pedestal, meaning get away from whatever situation. Put yourself higher than these peasants, okay? Tuck your heart away under your ass. Right, seriously, sit on it. Don't let your heart out. It's all right. It's not for long. And let these monkeys down here that you can't even see, let them carry on with the shit that they're enjoying with all the dramas, okay? That's what you need to do. Yeah, you might feel like this sometimes, but you've still brought yourself away and you're still protecting your bloody heart, okay? From other people causing you dramas. That's that one. I can't believe that with the monkeys. See what I mean? I mention people, it comes up, and I don't read this book all the time, and I don't. My ears are tuned in today. So, you might be feeling like there's a fork in the road, okay? You might be feeling like, I don't know which way to go, left or right. 13! Look. 13. So at the moment, it's because you're feeling like this, it seems like a never-ending story. It might feel like where you are, it's never-ending, it's just never going to change, all right? So I don't know which way I'm going to go. What do? Do I leave? Do I stay? Do I try and sort it out? I don't know. That's what you're like at the minute. I have not got an effing clue, right? Just take yourself away from it, whatever it is, okay? Yeah, look, round and round. So something's happening round and round. It's just happening over and over again. This could be to do with a man, all right? We've got man. It could be to do with a man you're dealing with, getting itchy nose, or a man who's watching me, okay? It could be. I'm being honest, all right? I'm getting energy, and I am. As soon as I said man, I'm getting energy. Right, angels, come in, please. Woo! So, round and around. So you feel like you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. That's what you feel like. Everything's going round and round in circles. Never-ending story, like we said. Never-ending story. It's never-ending. Doing your head in. Everything's going round and round and round like an effing circle. And you're now feeling like, I don't know which way to go. This is what we got to sort out. What way are you going, okay? That's what you got to do. You got to heal, and you got to have time out and think, what way am I going? So, give me a minute. Angels and ancestors. I've got an itch. I've got a new bra on. Sorry, guys. Right, what do we do about this going round and around and around? What advice can you give the collective? What can they do to know which way you want to go? We need a little bit of advice from the angels here, guys, and we need a little bit of advice. Here we go. You got 2. Right. Have more faith in yourself would be a good idea. Thank you, angels. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball at the minute by going round and round and round and round. So you need to be proud that you might feel like you're going round in circles, but you're just dodging everything. You're just curving everything. Like everyone's throwing boulders at you and you're running, way, go, way. It's a bit like, what's it called? The guy with the hat on. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. That's what I feel like you've been living in. Yeah, you might even feel like that. That might even resonate with you. You might even like that film. Okay? Indiana Jones. Yeah, and the Temple of Doom. That's what I feel like you've done. Like boulders, there's probably snakes coming out, spiders. You know what I mean? That's what you feel like. You're having to dodge everything all the time. So the best thing you need to do, have faith in yourself. Be proud of how far you've come. Be proud that life has thrown you loads of crap. But how have you dealt with it? How have you dealt with it? Just have a little think today. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience, okay? How strong you are. Nothing can break that, okay? This is from your angels. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others to watch you and see, how do you dodge all these curveballs? How do you survive? How do you keep going round and round in this never-ending effing story and you're still here? What did we start off with at the beginning? Okay, we were lied to. Yeah, we've been trapped. Yeah, we shouldn't be living this story. This isn't our story. Okay, that's why we're going to change the narrative of this story. That's what we're going to do. So remember in itself, yeah, what an inspiration you are. Sorry, pointing at you, yeah. Keep shining your light. And your light aggravates people's demons. So I'm going to leave the light on. You're going to leave the light on. Keep shining your light. Keep being bright. Keep dodging these curveballs, okay? That's what you need to do. And I've lost a bloody card. Right. Next message from your angels. We said, what do we do? What can we do? Have some faith in yourself. What you need to do is realise that if it's meant to be, it will be. Whatever it is, you won't need to force it, okay? It will come naturally. Right, you won't need to force it. You won't need to convince it. You won't need to worry over it. Just let it flow, okay? You need to let things come to you. Let it be. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life, okay? That's the answer to your never-ending story. Trust the timing. Keep on healing. It's showing you how strong you are, okay? Everything you've been through. I told you before, you're only down here like having a lesson, all right? You are an inspiration. And you are shining like the light that you should have been shining when you was a child, okay? Just because other people put you in the darkness, that doesn't mean that's where you belong, okay? I'll go and sit her in the corner. Seen and not heard. That was me. I was never seen. Always invisible. No one wanted to see me. But when I got older, in my 20s, I became very, loud, very abusive, very, I'll fuck up your party, mate. Oh, well, you want to have fun, yeah, and you want to ignore me, I will F up your party. I used to do it all the time as a nightmare because I was a very hurt little girl running around. And I thought, well, I'm hurt anyway. You're all ignoring me. So if I can get attention, anything's attention, innit? But I did it the wrong way. The only person I hurt was myself. The only person I hurt was my kids watching me act like that. Not towards them, never. But I used to fight in the street, and I did. Someone said something, I'd be like, what? I'd look for trouble when I come out of my house, I would, because I was so hurt and so upset. And I'd be like, go on, let someone start. Go on, let someone fucking start there. That's what I was like all the time. So someone look at me, I'd go, what? What? That's what I'd be like. I was so aggressive, because that's all I knew. But not anymore. I'm all love and light now, and I am. So believe me, you can change. You can change. There's your message. Have some faith in yourself. You're not who people said you were. That's what you need to believe. You're not who anyone said you was, okay? You know now who you are. You're starting to come into yourself more and believing that you're beautiful. Believing that, oh, I'm quite intelligent. Oh, I'm actually really good at that. Like, because you are. Because you're held back, obviously, by other people or just like the way you was brought up, and that's it. So, I'm going to stop gabbling. I've been on here 43 minutes, mate. And what can we end on? Because I gave you them for your angels, but I want to end on something else. Angels, guide me where I can go. My ear is like I'm tuned into a radio station at the minute, and it is. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, I hope you enjoy the reading. Sometimes they are longer on a Saturday because I've got more time on a Saturday, and I have. And some of you like the long readings. Some of you take me on walks with you. Some of you like listen to me when you're going to sleep. I don't know how you sleep, my big mouth. I ain't got a clue, mate. Seriously. Some woman on here said to me, I was trying to sleep with your video and then you kept making me laugh, so I kept waking up. Good, I'm glad. Right. Believe in yourself and stick to yourself and follow your heart. Everything will go in a better direction when you do this. All right? Say it. Music starting downstairs. Here we go. My Saturday's going. Not going to be a quiet one. So, believe in myself. So say, I believe in myself. I stick to myself. Follow my own heart. Everything will go better in a better direction. Sorry. See what I mean with the music? This is why I can't do readings, because once the music starts, it disrupts my flow. And it's starting again. So I won't be doing many readings today, and I won't. It really bloody annoys me, and it does. So, reality. I am loyal to myself and to others. I take off my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in myself and I show my strengths. I don't need to hide anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth. That's what you need to do. And then dispersion. I take one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I get rid of my doubts, all my fears dissipate, and I find peace in my life. Oh, wish I had peace today, seriously. Someone's going to get a piece of my mind if I don't, seriously. I'll ask my angels in a minute to give me peace. Something will happen. My internet went off last time, so I know that they run off my internet. So when my internet goes down or I turn it off when I go out, no one can have any music on. But yeah, this might be the same as what you're going through. There's a bit of like noise, disruption. You feel like you ain't got no peace. It's fine. Create your own peace, okay? And it is hard to meditate when you're in a noisy place. I know. It's like party in the park where I live, and it is. Oh, the summer's even worse. It's like everyone goes, crazy! Oh, mate, it's ridiculous. So, have a nice day. I might not be on much today because if this carries on, I will have to leave my property because I need peace. Saturday's the only day I want peace, really. So, I love you and I do. So, if you like the way I read, like the channel. If you haven't subscribed, why not? You don't know what you're bloody missing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to all my new subscribers. It does help my channel if you subscribe. If you like, please share my videos as much as you can. Share them to your friends, your family, your kids, whatever. Even if you press that share button and you don't share it, as soon as you hit that share button, it goes up on YouTube that you shared my video. You don't have to share it. Just press the share button, okay? It works like that. It's strange. But I want to get my message out to people. I want to help people. That's what I'm here for. So the more you share me, the more you like my videos, the more you subscribe, the more we can get these messages out. I love you guys. And I'm so proud of you. Don't feel shameful. Don't feel bad about anything. What's done is done. Yeah, we can't do anything about it but heal. We can't do anything about it but be a better version of ourselves. We can't do anything about it but rise like an effing phoenix and prove to everybody, not that you should have to, prove to everybody what you are, who you are, how beautiful you are. And I love you, and I do. And so do the doggies too. Have a nice day. Namaste. And thanks for coming to my channel. I love you. Adios. I just spat on my hand. Oh, mate, see, dodgy tape. I love you guys, and I do. I love you.